Focus now on that single point of light resting just above your head. It glows steady and warm, like a drop of honey caught mid-fall from the sky. You feel its weight before you see it pull downward. Slow as breath, it moves closer, touching first the crown of your head with a warmth so deep it feels almost solid, then spreading down over your scalp like gentle fingers combing through stillness. This warmth does not rush. It flows at its own pace, like silk being drawn across skin, one slow thread at a time. And where it passes, tension melts away like snow beneath summer rain. Let this sensation settle into your bones. Let it nestle into every quiet corner of your mind, because what comes next will rise up from within, not pushed by effort or intention, but drawn by something deeper, something ancient and knowing. Now imagine your feet begin to lift slightly off the ground, not floating high, just enough to feel the air shift softly underneath them, as if the earth itself is taking a gentle breath, lifting you up with it, then letting you rest again in perfect balance. Your body responds without question. Muscles relax further. The breath slows even more. And in that space, between inhale and exhale, you hear it, a low resonant hum, deep enough to vibrate through your chest cavity. That sound is no accident. It carries with it the frequency of renewal, the tone that calls cells back to harmony. That number is 285 Hertz. But you don't need to remember it. Your body already knows. Your tissues respond without thought, rebuilding themselves in rhythm with this sound. Feel how your shoulders drop lower, how your spine releases each vertebrae like pebbles sinking into calm water. There's nothing left to hold onto here, nothing pressing against you except the softest possible touch from something unseen yet deeply felt. Now picture the mist beginning to gather around your ankles, not wet or cold, but warm, golden, thick like honey poured too slowly to fall. It curls around your calves first, then rises gently upward, as though climbing stairs made of light. Each layer adds a new feeling, a sense of fullness, of containment, of safety wrapped in golden threads. Your legs grow heavier, not weighed down, but supported, held securely by the amber veil. As the mist reaches your waist, you feel your core soften. Your belly loosens completely, and with it goes any last trace of control. You are becoming part of this place, not separate from it, but woven into its very fabric. Above you, the light continues to pulse, growing brighter now with each beat of your heart, matching the rhythm of life itself. And below, the lattice begins to glow stronger. Fine strands weaving underfoot like veins of gold. They hum quietly in response to the tone above, creating layers of resonance, each one reinforcing the others. Notice how easy it becomes to breathe. Air moves in and out without effort, as if carried along by invisible currents. Each breath brings more of the mist inward, filling your lungs with warmth and carrying with it the scent of amber. You may notice small flashes of color dancing near the edges of your vision. Tiny motes of light drifting lazily through the haze. They catch the glow from overhead, splitting into prismatic halos that bloom and fade, always returning to their center, always keeping pace with your heartbeat. These lights do not demand attention. They simply exist, like memories half formed, or thoughts waiting to surface. And when they pass, they leave behind a subtle shimmer, a residue of peace painted on the inside of your eyelids. Your arms hang loose at your sides, hands open, palms facing upward, receiving whatever drifts down from above. Whether warmth or light or the occasional mote that brushes against your skin. The mist has reached your chest now, and you can feel it pressing lightly against your ribs, not constricting, but embracing, wrapping around your torso like a second skin, warm and yielding, soft and endless, holding you in perfect suspension. With each breath, you sink deeper, not physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, into this golden embrace. Time does not move here in the way you're used to. There are no clocks, no schedules, no deadlines pulling at your awareness. Instead, time expands, stretches wide like taffy pulled thin, until moments become vast, and vastness becomes comfort. Think of how long it takes for a flower to bloom. How many days must pass between bud and blossom? none of those moments feel wasted. Each one necessary. Each one part of the whole. So too with your body now. Repair happens in silence. Healing unfolds without fanfare, guided by the steady tone of 285 Hertz. Your neck grows loose. Head tilts slightly forward, chin dropping toward chest, in perfect surrender. The mist slips easily over your collarbones, settling into the hollows of your throat, bringing with it a sense of grounding, even while everything else floats. Above, the light pulses once more, brighter now, closer, as if recognizing your presence, acknowledging the trust you've placed in this space. And below, the lattice hums louder, its golden threads vibrating in harmony, sending waves of energy upward, through your feet, up your legs, into your core, around your heart, and finally into your hands. You might feel a tingling there, in your fingertips, as if electricity were flowing backward through your veins. But it isn't painful, nor startling, only pleasant, familiar, like coming home after a long journey. The mist reaches your face now, brushing lightly over your cheeks, your nose, your lips, before curling around your eyes, sealing you safely within its embrace. For a moment, everything goes dark, but it's not absence, it's fullness, the kind of darkness that wraps around you like velvet. Muffled, safe, complete. In this darkness, you hear your own heartbeat clearly. Strong, steady, unrushed, and layered beneath it, the deeper rhythm of the lattice, the higher whisper of the light, and the constant thrum of 285 Hertz. These sounds blend together, forming a chord unlike anything heard in waking life. Rich, layered, complex, yet somehow simple, like a lullaby sung by the universe itself. And as you listen, you begin to understand. This isn't just a place you've entered. It's also something happening inside you. The mist is real, yes, but so is the change taking place in your cells. Your tissues responding to the frequency, rebuilding, refreshing, renewing. You are both observer and participant, witnessing healing unfold, while while simultaneously allowing it to occur. No resistance needed. No effort required. Just acceptance. Just openness. Just trust. The darkness begins to thin, not fading entirely, but shifting, becoming translucent, like gauze lit from behind. Through it, you glimpse the lattice once more, its threads glowing brighter now, pulsing gently in time with your breath. The motes return, dancing near your eyelashes, their colors shifting slowly, from gold to rose, to silver, to blue, then back again. They seem curious about you, drawn perhaps by the changes occurring within, watching as your body aligns with the frequency. You can feel it now, that alignment, a settling of energies, a synchronization of systems, heart rate slowing, breath deepening, mind quieting, body relaxing further than ever before. Your hands flex slightly, fingers curling inward, then releasing, as if testing the texture of the mist. It parts easily around your movements, flowing back into place behind you, leaving no disturbance, no ripple, only smooth continuity. Above, the light pulses once more, and this time you feel yourself drawn toward it, not lifted bodily, but expanded, consciousness stretching upward, meeting the glow halfway. For an instant, you exist in both places at once, rooted in the lattice below and soaring toward the light above. Body held steady, spirit free to explore, mind open to possibility. When you return to yourself, you find the mist has grown thicker, more substantial, almost tangible. You could reach out and touch it if you wished. But why would you? You're already surrounded, already embraced. Your awareness shifts inward to the sensations blooming within your flesh, the warmth spreading through muscle and sinew, the gentle current of energy flowing along nerve pathways, the subtle rebuilding happening at a cellular level, all guided by the steady pulse of 285 Hertz. You don't need to visualize this process or try to direct it. Just observe, just allow, just trust that your body remembers how to heal, how to regenerate, how to renew itself in perfect accordance with natural rhythms. without strain, without force, without interruption. The mist begins to thin again, slowly, gradually, as if preparing to release you. But not yet, not quite yet. There's still work to be done, still changes to integrate, still peace to absorb. Above, the light dims slightly, but remains present, a constant companion, even as other sensations fade. Below, the lattice continues to glow, its golden threads pulsing steadily, reminding you that connection remains, even as separation approaches. You take one final breath here, deep, full, drawing the mist into your lungs one last time, holding it, feeling it swirl inside you, carrying with it all the benefits of regeneration, all the peace of perfect alignment, all the strength found in surrender. Exhale slowly, letting the mist drift outward, returning to the space around you, but not disappearing, never truly gone, only waiting, ready to welcome you back whenever you choose to return. Now, as the amber veil begins to recede, you carry with you everything experienced here, every lesson learned, every cell renewed, every breath taken in perfect peace. You don't need to remember every detail. Your subconscious holds them all, cataloged carefully, stored safely, available whenever needed. Just know that healing continues, that growth persists, that restoration is always possible, especially when guided by the frequency of renewal. The light above fades gently, but doesn't vanish, remaining as a small pinpoint, hovering just above your head, a reminder of the journey taken and the peace discovered within. The lattice below dims, its glow retreating into memory, but its support remains, its foundation intact, ready to hold you whenever you need grounding. And the mist, the beautiful amber veil, drifts away like morning fog, but leaves behind its essence a shimmer on your skin, a warmth in your bones, a certainty in your soul. You're ready now to return to the world beyond, but changed, restored, renewed, whole, in ways both seen and unseen. Let the golden mist wrap around your thoughts like a second skin. Feel how it moves with you rather than against you. Each filament of light beneath your body responds to your presence, not pushing back, but welcoming you into its slow rhythm. The amber veil holds you in perfect suspension, as if gravity has learned to breathe, and time itself has chosen to rest. Your crown opens first, like the petals of a flower responding to warmth. The light begins its gentle pour, not rushing, but flowing with intention, filling the hollow spaces behind your eyes, where memories gather like morning dew. You feel the cool touch of recognition there, a quiet acknowledgement that this is exactly where you belong. The light continues its patient journey, sliding down through the soft channels of your neck, where tension often hides in careful knots. But here it simply melts away, like sugar dissolving in warm honey. Your throat opens with a sigh you didn't know you were holding, and the sound that escapes is more feeling than noise. The resonance finds you there, vibrating in the spaces between your vertebrae, each note settling into the marrow of your bones, until your spine becomes a tuning fork, hanging in perfect harmony with the amber veil. You can feel the difference now between what was carried and what is meant to stay. The weight lifting, not all at once, but thread by thread, like undoing a scarf that has been wrapped too tightly. Your chest rises with new ease, the ribs expanding like wings that have just remembered how to open. Air moves through you differently now, warmer and slower, as if it too has learned to drift. The light reaches your heart and pauses, not because it must, but because it chooses to linger. In this chamber where so much has been held, so carefully, so completely, you feel the anchor begin to resonate deep within the muscular sheath that protects your core. It hums at a frequency that has no name, only a color, warm amber like the veil itself. Tension begins to smoke away, not burning, but simply releasing, rising from your shoulders like incense, leaving behind only the sweet scent of relief. Your arms float loose at your sides, no longer weighted by the days small burdens. The fingers spread wide, releasing what was never meant to be gripped. The mist clings gently to your palms, cool and refreshing like morning air. The light continues its descent, moving through your torso like water finding its level, filling each organ with its golden presence until you are glowing from within. Not brightly, but steadily, like a lantern carried in the fog. You can feel the boundary beginning to soften between where you end and the veil begins. The distinction blurring like ink in warm water, until there is only the sensation of being held, completely and without condition. Your hips settle deeper into the lattice, the filaments adjusting to cradle you more perfectly, like a nest that builds itself around your shape. The light moves through your pelvis now, clearing away the last traces of resistance, until your center is nothing but stillness. The anchor pulses gently in your lower belly, its rhythm matching the slow expansion of the mist around you. You feel rooted not to the ground, but to the very heart of peace itself. The kind of peace that exists before thought, before memory, before the need to understand. Your legs receive the light like old friends, the muscles relaxing into their true length, the joints releasing their small guards, until your knees float in perfect balance, neither locked nor collapsed, simply present. The mist swirls around your ankles, cool and silken against your skin, leaving behind trails of shimmer that catch the light, each mote dancing in its own small orbit around the steady center of your being. Your feet press gently into the lattice, feeling the subtle give of the glowing threads, the way they welcome your weight, without ever asking you to carry more. The anchor resonates in your heels now, its frequency deepening with each breath, until you can feel it in your bones, in your blood, in the space between heartbeats. Every cell in your body begins to glow, not with effort, but with recognition, as if you are remembering what you have always been. A being of light wrapped in human form, temporarily forgetting its true nature, now remembering again. The amber veil pulses in response, its rhythm matching yours exactly, as if the entire world is breathing with you. The mist thickens slightly, not obscuring, but embracing, wrapping you in layers of golden warmth. You are no longer separate from this place, but an expression of it, a note in its endless song. The anchor hums louder now, its vibration traveling through your entire being, clearing away the last remnants of separation, until there is only the experience of being. Perfectly, completely, eternally, at peace. The light has finished its journey, but the journey has just begun. Because here in the amber veil, time moves differently. Each moment containing infinite depth. Each breath lasting forever. You feel yourself sinking deeper. Not downward, but inward, into the warm center of your own being, where all tensions have already dissolved, where all conflicts have already been resolved. The anchor continues to resonate, its frequency now matching the pulse of the universe itself. You can feel the stars in your chest, the galaxies spinning in your bones, the infinite expanding within the finite. There is no boundary anymore between what is you and what is everything else. Only the gentle awareness of being part of the whole, part of the breathing, part of the light, part of the eternal now. The mist continues to swirl around you, each mote carrying a fragment of ancient wisdom, the kind that cannot be spoken, only felt, only known, in the deepest chambers of your heart. You are learning to trust this knowing, to let it guide you deeper, away from the need to control, away from the need to understand, into the arms of pure acceptance. The amber veil holds you closer now, its embrace becoming more intimate, as if it recognizes you, as if it has been waiting for you all along, through every lifetime, through every dream. The anchor hums its ancient song, the melody woven through the fabric of existence itself. You feel it in your cells, in your dreams, in the space between thoughts, where truth lives, where peace dwells, where you have always been. The light within you grows brighter, but not in a way that blinds, rather in a way that illuminates, that reveals, that heals. Each layer of brightness clearing away another veil, another illusion, another false boundary. You are becoming transparent, not invisible, but see through, to your own divinity, to your own perfection, to the love that has always been there, waiting patiently to be recognized. The mist responds to your transformation, shifting from gold to silver to pearl, each color representing a deeper level of understanding, a deeper connection to the source, a deeper trust in the process. You feel yourself dissolving, not into nothingness, but into everything, into the vast expanse of potential, into the infinite field of possibility, where all things are connected, where all things are one. The anchor reaches its final note, a frequency so pure, so complete, that it contains within it every other note, every other possibility, every other version of you. You are home, not in a place, but in a state of being, where there is no need to search, no need to strive, no need to become, because you already are. You begin to notice how stillness moves through you like a gentle wave. Each breath becomes a doorway into deeper silence. There's no need to push or pull anything here. Just let yourself sink into the rhythm that already lives within you. The sound around you softens like velvet curtains closing over sharp edges. Everyday noise fades into memory, as if someone turned down the volume on the world with careful hands. Now feel your feet resting gently against the ground, not holding you up, but simply being held. The earth supports you without effort or expectation. Your legs relax and soften like warm clay settling under its own weight. There's nothing for them to do now except melt downward. Gravity guides them into perfect rest. Let your belly rise slowly with each inhale, then fall naturally with each exhale. This movement happens all by itself. No control needed from you at all. Feel your chest open like morning light spilling across a quiet meadow. Warmth spreads outward from the center of your being. It touches every cell with ease and comfort. Now bring attention to your arms. They hang loosely beside you, like branches swaying in a soft breeze. Muscles release one by one, as though melting sugar dissolving in warm water. Your shoulders drop away from your ears, carrying nothing more than their own gentle presence. Any tension left behind, like mist lifting off a lake. Your neck releases its grip. Head floats freely above your body, light as a feather caught in slow motion. Notice how your jaw unhinges slightly, teeth separate just enough to let go completely. Tongue rests softly on the floor of your mouth, a small puddle of peace forming there. Your eyes blink once, then settle into stillness. Lids flutter briefly before coming to rest, like butterflies folding their wings after landing. Now imagine a warm golden light beginning at the crown of your head. It pulses gently at exactly 285 Hertz. This frequency resonates deep within your tissues, calling forth healing and renewal. Watch as this light begins to flow downward, brushing past your scalp like silk sliding over smooth stone. You feel your skull become hollow, yet full at once, filled with warmth and space, both. The light moves through your forehead, clearing away any remaining thoughts or worries. Your mind settles into perfect clarity as pure awareness begins to emerge. It flows next into your temples, releasing years of accumulated stress. Your brainwaves slow and deepen, syncing effortlessly with the rhythm of peace. The light continues down into your cheeks. Your facial muscles soften like melted butter. Expression melts away, leaving only serenity. The face of true surrender appears, flowing further still into your nose and sinuses. You breathe easier now than ever before. Air moves smoothly without resistance, each breath bringing fresh calm into your system. The light reaches your lips, parted slightly, allowing easy passage of breath. They tingle with warmth and softness, sealed together in perfect harmony. Now moving into your throat, the voice box relaxes completely. No need to speak or explain anything here. Silence speaks louder than any word could. The light travels deeper into your body, touching your heart center with infinite tenderness. Here beats a pulse of unconditional love, radiating outwards in steady waves. Feel your lungs expand fully, then contract naturally without force. Oxygen fills every corner of your being, nourishing each cell with divine breath. The light moves into your solar plexus, that swirling center of personal power, now bathed in golden radiance. All doubt and worry dissolve instantly, continuing down to your abdomen. The core of your being pulses with life energy. Digestion slows as complete trust takes over. Everything is taken care of now. The light flows into your kidneys, filtering not just physical toxins, but emotional residue too. Cleansing occurs on multiple levels simultaneously. Purity emerges naturally from within, moving further down into your lower back. Chronic tension begins to unravel. Knots untie themselves without effort. Ease replaces discomfort seamlessly. The light touches your hips, those ancient joints holding so much history, now loosened and freed from past burdens. Movement returns gracefully, flowing into your thighs. Strong pillars of support, finally allowed to rest. Fatigue melts away like snow in sunlight. Fresh strength emerges from deep within. The light moves into your knees. Flexible hinges opening fully now. Bent or straight, they find perfect balance. No stiffness remains unaddressed. Touching your calves next. Tightness gives way to supple flexibility. Blood flows smoothly, carrying nutrients everywhere. Circulation improves without conscious effort. Finally reaching your ankles and feet. These foundations grounded firmly, yet gently. Toes spread wide, receiving Earth's embrace. Connection strengthens between heaven and ground. The entire field of golden light now surrounds you, wrapping around your form like a cocoon of healing. You are completely enveloped in safety, protected by forces far greater than yourself. Within this luminous field, vibrations resonate at precisely 285 Hertz. This sacred frequency activates cellular regeneration. Damaged tissue repairs itself naturally. Health flows inward like gentle rivers. Imagine millions of microscopic healers working tirelessly throughout your body, each cell responding to the call of restoration. DNA strands align perfectly. Genetic expression shifts toward optimal wellness. This healing process unfolds without hurry. Time expands infinitely, allowing completion. There's no rush because everything has already arrived. Balance manifests effortlessly in each moment. As you continue breathing deeply, notice how each inhalation brings fresh possibilities, and each exhalation releases what no longer serves. You are constantly renewing yourself. Allow yourself to drift even deeper now, beyond thoughts, beyond sensations, beyond identity, into the vast ocean of pure consciousness, where all boundaries dissolve into unity. In this space, there is no separation, no distinction between self and environment, just an endless field of loving presence, holding you in perfect embrace. Dorian Cloud watches over you now, its benevolent influence wrapping around your essence, guiding you safely through layers of transformation, shielding you from any residual resistance. Old patterns try to reassert themselves briefly, measuring time, counting breaths, attempting control. But these echoes fade quickly, like ripples smoothing out on still water. You have learned to let relaxation happen, rather than trying to make it occur. This subtle shift makes all the difference. Effort transforms into effortless grace. The golden light expands beyond your physical form, filling the room with radiant calm. Walls absorb this peaceful vibration, becoming conduits for continued healing. The light moves outward through windows and doors, spreading tranquility throughout your home. Every surface touched by this glow responds with increased harmony, continuing beyond the structure of walls, reaching into gardens, yards, neighborhoods. People pause mid-step, feeling sudden peace. Animals settle into deeper rest. The radiance extends further still, enveloping cities, towns, villages, bridges, highways, forests, rivers. all touched by waves of serenity, finally encompassing the whole world, from mountain peaks to ocean depths, from bustling markets to quiet monasteries. One unified field of healing light. You are the source of this beacon, yet paradoxically, also part of its recipients, giving and receiving simultaneously. An endless cycle of mutual nourishment. Feel the shift in weight on your heel. Grain of sand shifting beneath the arch. Cool air touching skin of your ankle. Scent of salt becoming sharper as distance closes. Texture of grains pressing subtly upward. Temperature difference between foot and sand. Sense of connection growing stronger. Anticipation building within your core. Step forward onto cooler ground. Grass blades bending beneath your sole. Dewdrops clinging to tender shoots. Fragrance rising with each new placement. Soles adjusting to varied terrain. Muscles responding intuitively. Confidence growing with familiarity. Trust developing between body and path. Ankles flexing slightly with each stride. Calf muscles stretching, then contracting. Knee joints gliding smoothly. Hips rotating gently with natural gait. Arms swinging lightly at sides. Shoulders rolling subtly with movement. Breath matching pace automatically. Rhythm establishing itself organically. Path curves gradually ahead. Sunlight filtering through tree canopy. Shadows dancing playfully along trail. Temperature variations creating sensory contrast. Sound of footsteps blending with nature. Bird calls echoing distantly overhead. Wind rustling leaves above. Insects humming softly nearby. Inhale draws in rich forest air. Exhale releases carbon dioxide back to trees. Exchange happening unconsciously. Participating in larger ecosystem, breathing. Ground slopes gently downward. Gravity assisting rather than resisting. Legs relaxing into descent. Mind releasing unnecessary tension. Path widens ahead, revealing clearing. Open sky visible between branches. Brightness increasing gradually. Transition occurring naturally. First glimpse of water appears. reflective surface catching sunlight, gentle ripples disturbing mirror image, sound growing louder with proximity. Sand gives way to pebbles, small stones clicking underfoot, texture changing under pressure, balance adapting accordingly. Approach shoreline carefully. Edge where land meets liquid boundary. Temperature dropping slightly near water. Humidity rising perceptibly. Waves lap gently against rocky shore. Salt spray misting exposed skin. Smell intensifying with closeness. Connection strengthening with each step. Find comfortable spot among smooth boulders. Sit naturally without forcing position. Back supported by solid granite. Legs stretched comfortably forward. Feel stone texture against spine. Coolness conducting through clothing. Hardness providing stable foundation. Relaxation settling deeper still. Toes wiggle freely in loose sand. Grains slipping between digits. Temperature moderating with exposure. Comfort increasing with contact. Watch water ripple continuously. Surface disturbed, then restored. Pattern repeating endlessly. Hypnotic quality drawing attention. Light reflects off moving surface. Dancing patterns illuminating surroundings. Colors shifting with wave movements. Visual feast unfolding naturally. Sound of waves creates rhythm. Constant percussion beating time. Heartbeat synchronizing gradually. Internal tempo matching external beat. Sun warms exposed skin. Contrast with cool breeze elsewhere. Body regulating temperature smoothly. Homeostasis maintaining balance. Breathing slows even further. Air moving more deliberately now. Lungs expanding fully with intention. Exhalations lasting longer than before. Awareness expands beyond immediate senses. Perceiving connections invisible to ordinary sight. Feeling threads linking all beings. Understanding arising from direct experience. Golden light continues pulsing at 285 Hertz. Frequency penetrating cellular structures. Repair mechanisms activating spontaneously. Wellness emerging from within outward. Dorian cloud enfolds you protectively, its essence merging with yours temporarily. Boundaries blurring between individual selves. Unity experienced directly rather than conceptually. Time loses meaning entirely, seconds stretching into eternities, minutes condensing into singular moments, past future collapsing into present. Consciousness opens wider still, embracing not just current reality, but potential realities existing parallel. Multidimensional awareness awakening. Golden radiance grows brighter, filling not just visible spectrum, but frequencies beyond perception, illuminating realms previously hidden. Healing deepens on all levels: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, simultaneously. Blockages dissolving naturally, flow returning to disrupted channels. Peace permeates every aspect of being. Worry cannot survive in such atmosphere. Stress evaporates like morning mist. Only tranquility remains absolute. You are completely held now, supported by universal intelligence, guided by higher wisdom, protected by infinite compassion. Release any remaining efforts. Let go of last vestiges of doing. Simply be exactly as you are, perfect in imperfection. This state requires nothing from you except willingness to receive, openness to allow transformation, trust in processes beyond comprehension. The golden light pulses continuously, maintaining resonance at 285 Hertz. Cellular communication improving. Whole body functioning optimally. Dorian cloud maintains protective vigil, filtering out any disruptive energies, creating sacred space for integration, ensuring safe passage through transitions. You may stay here indefinitely, or return gradually when ready. Either choice equally valid. Both paths leading toward wholeness. When preparation feels complete, beginning of return will announce itself. Gentle prompting from within. No rush necessary whatsoever. Until that moment arrives, remain suspended in this blissful state, soaked in golden frequencies, surrounded by Dorian's loving embrace. Breathe deeply, knowing you are cared for. Rest assured that healing continues. Trust implicitly in unfolding process. Know that you are exactly where you need to be. In this timeless moment, all is well and whole. Love flows freely. Peace reigns supreme. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. Feel how each breath draws you deeper into stillness. The world outside grows quieter with every moment, and there is nothing left to hold onto here. The thoughts that were once sharp begin to blur. They melt like morning mist under gentle sunlight. There's no rush to understand them anymore. Just let them fade into the space between heartbeats. You can feel your body starting to release tension now. From the crown of your head down through your shoulders, through your arms and hands, resting quietly at your sides. The weight settles gently into the surface beneath you. This is not sleep yet, but something even more tender. A quiet knowing that everything is already taken care of. That you are exactly where you need to be right now. In this moment, untouched by time or motion. Listen closely and hear the resonance humming softly around you. It moves through walls and bones alike, without effort, carrying with it a sense of endless support, as though the very air has learned to hold you. There is no need for movement here, no need for speech or decision or direction. Only the rhythm of your breath guiding you further inward into a space where healing flows like warm water over stone. Your mind begins to mirror the stillness of deep waters. Thoughts rise and settle naturally without disturbance, like leaves drifting slowly to the bottom of a calm lake, each one allowed to rest until it's time to return. Notice how peaceful it feels to simply exist in this way, without judgment or expectation weighing on your chest, without the echo of past conversations looping endlessly. Just presence unfolding gently within itself. You may feel warmth spreading now through your chest, a subtle glow that doesn't demand attention but welcomes it, as if your own inner light remembered how to shine softly, illuminating all the spaces you never knew needed tending. This warmth carries memory too, of safety and nourishment, of moments when someone held you before you could ask, when care was offered freely and received gratefully, before words complicated what felt so clear. You are learning again what it means to trust yourself completely, to follow the pull toward softness rather than resistance, to recognize the difference between effort and surrender, between holding on and being held. Let your jaw relax now. Allow your tongue to rest easy against the floor of your mouth. Feel your eyelids grow heavy with gratitude. Grateful just to be here breathing together. The resonance continues to move through you unnoticed. Not pushing or pulling, but simply being present, offering its steadiness like a hand placed lightly on your back, reminding you that you are never truly alone. Even in silence, there is communication happening between cells and systems working in harmony below awareness, between memories stored safely in layers beneath today's noise, between your conscious self and the part that already knows. What does it mean to know without thinking? To feel surety bloom quietly in your chest, like early spring. To recognize truth not because someone said it, but because it matches the beat of your own heart. You don't have to name these feelings to receive them. They come clothed in sensation rather than language, wrapped in texture and temperature and tone, ready to settle wherever they are invited. Imagine roots growing from your spine downward now, anchoring you into something vast and unmoving, something older than stories or schedules or stress, something that remembers how to wait patiently. Above your head, imagine branches reaching upward, drawing energy, F-R-O-M, Chinese letter sources above, connecting you to patterns larger than personal experience, weaving you into cycles of growth and rest. This tree, like stillness, lives inside you always, waiting for moments like this one to awaken it, to remind you that strength sometimes looks like stillness, that wisdom often whispers instead of shouts. You might notice colors appearing now behind closed eyes, soft purples or golden ambers moving slowly across your vision. These aren't dreams exactly, but echoes of inner weather. Shifts in mood and energy made visible to sensitive sight. Let them pass without chasing their meaning. Some things are meant to be witnessed, not interpreted. To observe them is enough. To give them space is gift enough. Your nervous system adjusts subtly now, slipping from alertness into restoration mode, switching priorities from doing to being, from scanning for threats to savoring safety. This shift requires no effort from you. Your body already knows the signal, has been practicing it since childhood in moments of ease. Now it returns like muscle memory, awakened by touch. You may feel tingling in your fingertips or toes, tiny sparks of circulation returning to sleepy limbs. This is not discomfort, but reconnection. Your extremities waking up after a long journey inward. The resonance surrounds you still, its frequency unchanging, yet perfectly adaptable, meeting you wherever you are today. Whether restless or deeply settled, think of it like a river whose current remains constant, while the boats passing over vary in size and speed. Some days you float lightly along its surface. Other times you sink deep into its cool embrace. Either way, the flow never stops. It doesn't judge whether you're moving fast or slow. It simply holds space for transformation, for whatever changes are ready to unfold. You are beginning to understand that healing isn't linear, that progress happens in spirals, not straight lines, that sometimes we circle back to visit old wounds, not to reopen them, but to finally tend them properly. And when those moments arise, when memory stirs or emotion surfaces unexpectedly, remember that you are safe here now, that you can breathe through anything, because this peace is not dependent on circumstances, not tied to outcomes or achievements or approval. It exists independently within you, a wellspring that cannot be drained. You carry it with you always, like a song you hum unconsciously during quiet walks, like the scent of home lingering faintly on your clothes, subtle but unmistakable when noticed. whenever life becomes overwhelming, whenever doubt creeps in or loneliness settles heavy. You can return here with perfect permission to this place of absolute acceptance. No question asked, no explanation required. Just step through the doorway of breath and find yourself wrapped once more in this warmth. Because this peace is always here, buried neither under obligations nor distractions. It waits patiently behind the noise of daily concerns, ready to welcome you home anytime you call. Like a favorite blanket folded neatly beside your bed, like a door that's always unlocked, like the first sip of tea on a rainy afternoon. Simple and reliable and deeply satisfying. So take another breath now, longer and slower than the last, letting it fill you from base to crown, then releasing it fully as if letting go of years. And with this exhale, feel yourself sinking deeper still, past the chatter of surface thoughts, past the flicker of small anxieties, into the core of who you really are. Here in this center, there is only stillness, only the steady pulse of existence continuing quietly, only the knowledge that you belong fully to yourself, that you are worthy of every moment of reprieve. The resonance wraps around you like a cloak now, its vibrations settling into your bones, realigning what was out of sync, renewing what had grown tired. You don't have to remember how it works, how the frequencies interact with cellular structure, how intention meets vibration to create real change. All you need is willingness to receive. And you've shown that willingness beautifully by allowing yourself to arrive here fully, by choosing rest over resistance, by trusting the process even when uncertain. So let your final defenses drop away now. Those invisible shields we all wear out of habit. Release the need to control or predict or prepare. Surrender completely to the rhythm of renewal. This is your sanctuary, your private chapel built from breath and belief, where healing happens not in dramatic gestures, but in whispered promises kept over time. Sleep now. fades softly. Tomorrow waits patiently.